Welcome back, everyone. Deb Helser is with us today from Deb's Dogs. She brought along Ori. Oh my gosh, Ori's story. Now you sent me pictures of what Ori looked like before because what we believe he was used as a bait dog for fighting, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And the reason we believe that, we don't jump to conclusions,
Sure.
but the degree of his wounds, some were healed, some were starting to heal, and then he was all over with open wounds.
It was just so it was constant wounds that kept
Right.
happening and then heal and then more.
Right,
Yeah, so
right.
that's what made you think.
Because if you got into a fight with another dog,
Right.
it'd be, the wounds. Well,
Yeah.
But no, just because of that. But he's doing fantastic now. He's a wonderful dog.
Sweet boy. Oh my gosh.
He's responded to the love. And let me tell you, the foster, I mean, we weren't sure he was going to survive.
Right.
And we're just so thrilled with what he is today.
Yeah, what a sweet. Any idea how old he is?
Couple years.
Couple years. He looks young. His teeth are real nice.
Yeah, and he has heartworm too, so
Okay.
we can't get him fixed till he's treated for the heartworm because that, the heart is compromised.
Sure.
So that's the next step, is getting him treated. And then he's going to get
for
neutered.
him.
Oh yeah, but we're all about it.
Hey, now I know you've gotten dogs in the past, and that's the thing in Lima and other cities where there's dog fighting, and then you'll end up with these poor dogs. And simply, we say bait dog for those who don't know. They're just dogs used for the other dogs who attack.
Correct.
Right?
And I want to tell people, if you have any suspicion of activity like that,
Right.
anything like that, contact the authorities.
Yeah.
Or contact me, I'll contact the authorities. But what you have to have is proof.
Sure.
You can't just accuse people. You got to have proof.
Right, and then let law enforcement investigate it. And they can check
will,
into
because
it.
they're not, they don't like it at all.
Yeah. So the next step, as you said, the heartworm treatment, that's going to begin pretty soon. You
Right,
think?
probably this next week.
Okay.
We had to get a good body weight, get him in good condition.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't go into details, but this poor dog was in rough shape.
Well, as I said, you sent me pictures, and I thought, Lord, I can't believe this dog is still alive.
No, he was. When we took him into the vet, they said they'd do the best they could, and then, like I said, his foster, Jenny, she was devoted, getting him, cleaning the wounds and getting him. So, and then trying to get him to eat. He wouldn't eat at first.
Yeah.
But we found out what he loved. He ate a lot of canned chicken, canned roast beef. Okay. Got his appetite up. Now he has no problem.
Yeah. I was going to say, you said he's a pretty strong dog too, right?
Yeah, he is. I got him double leashed because we're always careful.
He's a fire plug.
But I'm really proud of him.
He's a good boy. Well, he's very interested in what's going on around him, so that's good. Okay.
And we have seen zero aggression. Sometimes you got to worry when they're used for that reason, but he's been fantastic.
Yeah. So and a lot of times you talked about this too. The bait dogs will be dogs that refuse to fight like that, and so that's why they're used. It's just the saddest, most horrific thing you can think of.
And there's a lot of. I mean, I can't. My volunteers and I have been going 7 days a week, 12, 14, 16 hours a day.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just been unreal. And, we care about the animals.
You mentioned the fosters. Can you use more foster families out there?
I can always use more fosters.
Yeah. Get them in there.
Because the more we have, the more we can help. Right now, we are maxed out on cats and dogs. We have, the two we got last night took up the emergency housing. And that was only because we had found another place for the other ones in there. It's a continual.
I think you guys are in the boat of a lot of shelters that are doing the same thing, especially during the pandemic, for this reason that they're just overwhelmed. So
and then the financial part.
Sure.
We struggle.
Yeah.
So.
Now you do have a Blessing the Pets that we're going to talk about that later in the week. We're having those folks on, but this is going to help you out a little bit. They're doing a Blessing the Pets with Zion Lutheran, and folks can bring in dog and cat food for you guys.
Right, and I appreciate everything. Any kind of supplies, because we use them, and then we put them in that food bank, and we get calls almost every day on people needing help with dog food. I don't want any animal to be hungry.
Sure.
So we're going to try our best. And I always get excited about the blessing for the animals, because I'm going to tell you straight up, divine intervention plays a big part in what we do.
And a lot of people believe in that, and you can bring in to this event, and like I say, we'll have more details because we're going to have some folks from the church coming on this week, but you can bring in the actual pet, or you can bring in a picture and they can bless that, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, and it's all to the good. I'm really pleased that they invited us, and we're looking forward to it. Yeah,
it's going to be great. Okay, Ori, he's getting healed up, and we're going to see the next progress he makes. Thank you so much for telling us about it. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks to you guys for helping us.
You bet. Medical news coming up next at Noon Edition.
Oh, he was so good.